Okay, today I'm going to show you how I've had good success, or how I'm making a quick and simple handheld Rife machine. Um, Basically what we have here, this is called a DDS function generator. It's a digital function generator. It creates arbitrary waveforms in sine, square, sawtooth, and reverse sawtooth. Basically, you can buy these super cheap on eBay for like 20 bucks. Simple. So basically, all I got to do is turn it on. I suppose I should plug it in first. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to turn it on, and we're going to set it to the frequency that we want to use on our handheld Rife machine. Basically, the frequency that I'm going to use right now is 432 hertz. It's a healing frequency. Um, a lot of people are tuning their sound frequencies to 432 hertz because it's a vibrational frequency that our bodies can use for healing purposes. Anyway, basically, I'm going to go to the direct digital out here. There's two outs. There's a high frequency, and then there's your regular frequency out. So I just hooked up my leads here to my anode and my cathode, or either way. And then I have one on the inside, and then basically I'm just going to use some old silver water to wet my pads down here. Try not to spill any of it on my machine. I'll just go like this, and a little bit of silver on that one, a little bit of silver on that one. And now what we're going to do is we're going to turn the machine on. So we click the start button. Boom. We turn it to on. Now it's pulsing. It's pulsing at 432 hertz. Right now I have it as a sine wave. Sine wave at 432 hertz. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my electrodes here. I'm going to hold them. And right now I am pulsing 432 hertz from one hand to the other. And that is a very super simple, quick and easy handheld Rife machine. Now you can experiment with different frequencies. If you want to touch it to your tongue, you can test that the machine is on. Obviously my amplitude is way low, so I'm going to bring my amplitude up a ways until I can actually feel the vibration. And I can feel that. Put my there. Now I can actually feel 432 hertz vibrating between each hand. One of the cool things with this machine is that I can, let's see, I'll shut it off. I can go to, let's see, I can go to different frequencies here. I can go to sawtooth, I can go to triangle, and I can go to square. So we can do square wave as well, because a lot of the Rife frequencies, as you know, use square wave pulses, or square wave frequencies at a lot of different frequency ranges. I know a lot of the Rife frequencies do not use the 432 hertz, but I've found good healing properties at 432 hertz. There's also 727, and I'm not going to go into all the different frequencies right now, and here you have your positive offset. This is for, say, if you wanted to run your machine like a Clark zapper. I would change the frequency here. Oops. I would change the frequency to, that of a Clark zapper, which is, well, 30,000. So now we're at 30,000 cycles per second. I'm going to leave it at 30,000, 32 cycles per second. And this is our positive offset. So this would be like, say how a Clark zapper, when you're making your square wave pattern, you don't want your square wave pattern to drop below the negative. So you want it to stay constant positive. That is how you would set your offset. So the higher you set your offset, the more above the positive line you're going to be. Although I have not experimented enough with that to know exactly how that works. I'm going to click this on, and there, we're pulsing at 30,000 cycles per second. It's the extra 32 hertz, so 30,000, 32 hertz on a sine wave frequency similar to that of the Clark zapper. Although the Clark zapper will use a square wave pattern. So we would set it to square wave, and then we would turn it on. And that is my version of a handheld Rife machine. I'll test it. Tell me we got the amplifier really low. Turn it back up a little bit. Yeah, now I mean, you touch to your tongue, you can feel that the current is passing through you. I mean, obviously, you turn it up really high, you can feel it in your hands. So yeah, and the pads, I wet those with colloidal silver and iodine solution, just because I don't have any copper electrodes. Copper would be a beneficial electrode. I'm using just what I have here, and I'm wetting my pads with silver and iodine solution, so I'm still getting some beneficial contact between the electrodes. Alright, and that is my version of a homemade Rife machine. Handheld, easy, super easy Rife machine.